What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Dark and Light. Today, we are taming a boar like I promised. Next episode, we're going to be messing around with some different magics and a few other things. So, NVIDIA driver update, you can tell I probably look a little bit more purple in my webcam. I'm not sure what caused it. I didn't have the time to fix it before the video, but we still obviously have a webcam, so it's not too much of an issue. But today, like I said, we're taming a boar. I need to get a little bit more hide in order to craft its saddle. And I'd probably like to just get a few more arrows. I don't think we really need them. But so you can see also with this update, there's something up with my mesh. So you can see like this here chest is floating and this is not exactly textured correctly. All my settings are maxed out. I probably have to restart the game in order to get it to work, but I didn't think it would be too much of an issue, at least for this episode, because we're just getting a boar. Let's get, actually, I forgot, we need to make the trough, which is going to be a little bit of wood. We're going to go get some trees. All the trees didn't grow back. Kind of sucks. Everything's going to be crazy flat over here in just a little while after we've gathered all this wood. I kind of hope or wish the trees would grow back. Maybe in a later update, we'll see something like that happen where the trees will go back. Similar to Ark, like as long as it's not within your build distance. Maybe there's some kind of fertilizer or refertilizer that'll get the trees to regrow. But for right now, we're just going to be treeless for a bit. I'm assuming the boars eat meat. I do have a decent amount of meat on me. Like I said, I need to kill a deer or something to grab its hide anyway, so that's going to give us a little bit more meat. And I'm hoping 17 arrows is enough to get a boar, so now we just need to find a boar. You guys saw in the last episode there was tons of boars in the area. And I know now that I want to tame one, I doubt we're going to be able to find one. Generally, my life works that way. So those giant vulture things in the sky also don't attack on sight. We walked by one last episode. Also, you guys were telling me that there is a gamma option. You press plus on the numpad and type gamma, just like Arc. Gamma 3 is like the best go-to, and then obviously retype gamma to get your gamma back to normal. So that's really nice. Thank you for giving me that tip. That's usually why I read the comment sections, is for tips and tricks and stuff like that. So you can tell like this is like a very flat, barren piece of dirt. It's not exactly like rocks or anything. I think it would just come down to a restart of the game to fix all that, but we're running low on time today. Let's go ahead and just kill this sheep. Well, that sheep really took a beating. Didn't give us the hide we needed. I'm also not really seeing any boar in the area. This is starting to get real boring. There's a ton of longhorns over here. Holy shit. Is that a boar right there? Nope, that's a hyena. We can kill the hyena with an axe. They're not that strong. That gave us the hide we needed. Gave us a little bit more meat too. That's nice. I'm hoping there's a boar in this area with the longhorns. But it doesn't appear so. Crap. Maybe we should start heading to the other area. Like the other direction. Looks like those razor fish are going to town. Well, if I need a longhorn, this is the place to go, because holy crap. There's so many of them. Oh, Mr. Sheep. I just want to gather as much as I can, just to make sure. I also want to start getting into some armors and stuff, because we are pretty weak. We're just wearing our basic beginning cloth armor still, so we want to make sure that when we do start taming stuff like the panthers and stuff, we can actually take some hits. Because if we can't take any hits, we ain't taming no panthers. Is this a dead fish? I've always wanted to gather a dead fish to see what it gave us. Actually gave us a good amount of hide, surprisingly. And let's eat some of this cooked meat. So I haven't really improved on the base at all. I am in the process of working on some quartz sand in order to craft those different abilities that we were talking about in the last episode. And things are coming along swimmingly. I think pretty soon I'm going to start taming some of these beasts that even if I don't have the saddles for them, I think I should still tame them when I get the opportunity. I don't believe right now I'd be able to tame a panther. It would probably just pwn me in a couple bites, and then there's really not much I could do past that. So we're going to avoid the panthers for now and deal with them later. But those are like the first like carnivores that you can get, I believe, in the game. And I'm looking forward to actually getting one of those vultures too, so that way we can fly around areas instead of using our feet, because our feet get tired too quickly. And then we'd actually be able to fly to like on top of mountains for getting copper, just like every other game where you get a flyer. So let's move on. I'm going to go in this direction. I don't see any boars over there. I wonder why they're not spawning now. Probably just because I'm looking for one. That's probably why they're not spawning. I think that's a hyena over there. I'm not completely certain. I feel like this might be a better way to look for a boar, is this direction. Yep, there's a boar right there. Not sure what level it is. We should definitely check. Okay, we got two boars. So we got two options. We got this buddy right here. We need to make sure they're not close together because they will like start attacking. So that's a 24. I do kind of want to go for the lower level one, but at the same time I kind of want to go for the higher level one. 44. Okay, so I kind of want to bait this boar out. Oh shit, they're both attacking me now. I don't actually think I can take the hits here from both of them. Shit, I didn't know the aggro range was so high. Maybe I can bring it to a longhorn and it would hit a longhorn, and then we knock it out from there. I might go inside my door and let the house take a brunt of the hits, and then we'll kill one and then we'll tame the other. I think that might be the best bet. I wonder if they're going to break my house really easily, though. That's not a good noise. Alright, we killed one of them. Yeah, keep hitting that wall. That's good. Let me leave out my front door. So we're not going to get the level 44. Actually, this is really nice. Quit running. I got it down. Right? Yep, that's the hit that we needed. And now we're going to put the feeding trough right in front of him. Here we go. Here's your feeding trough. Again, I assume he eats meat. And if he doesn't, we have berries. So did we lose some meat? 41? No, it looks like he's eating berries. Right? 93, 98. All right. 98, 93, 51. The meat didn't go down in its taming, so it must be eating... Yep, it is eating the berries, I'm pretty sure. That's fine, though. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. It's a boar, right? We need to keep an eye on its constitution. And as its constitution goes down, we will just arrow it again. I'm pretty sure there's nothing like narcotics or anything in this game, but the arrows work just the same. Hey, can you get out of here, you stupid stag? Piece of crap. Alright, so he's going to tame. Constitution looks fine. Let's work on the saddle while he's taming. That was actually pretty good. I baited the wall. Let's see how much damage. He only did 200 damage to the wall. I wonder if we can just like build a wall in the middle of nowhere and have like a panther attack it. I bet we could tame a panther that way too. Now that I think about it, just get a panther to attack me, get inside the house. It would probably do enough damage to the walls, but I think I'd be able to arrow it through the door if I can like set it up. Maybe just get on my roof. I wonder if you can pin the arrows onto the roof, if you know what I mean. So, because like when you shoot the monster with an arrow, you need to pin it to the ground after in order to get it to do what it needs to do. And I wonder if you can pin it to a structure. So let me know in the comments if you think we can pin it to a structure. I'm not completely certain. So let's go ahead, and I needed to make a boar saddle. We just need a little bit of twine. So let's go whack a tree. Again, the trees are so damn far away. We got the lower level boar, but it just happened to not work out in our favor completely. But we still got a boar nonetheless, so I cannot complain whatsoever. There we go. And this will up our, I believe, our riding crafting, which would be really nice. And I kind of want to get a forge going today, possibly, because I should start smelting down some iron and copper, which is 125 stone. That's a ton. And it's actually 30 hide, so we need to kill a whole bunch of stuff. I wonder what the boar actually is going to gather for us. And I didn't check what our riding's going up to. Let me check. Riding skill. Where are you? I'm blind. There we go. 60% towards the stag and the deer. Okay, so I assume those are both pretty much the same. Just one has, right, one doesn't have antlers, the other does. Or some shit. I don't really know. But let's go back into here. Let's go into our skills. What's after that is the question. Bargesh, which is the hyena. Arcania, which is the spider. And then the sturge, which I believe... I forget what the sturge is, actually. Are those big things the sturge, or is the flying thing the sturge? I'm hoping that the flying thing is the sturge. That'd be really nice to have. So Gamma doesn't really work as good in this game. As you can tell, things are still dark as hell. But when you're outside and you look at the terrain, it's not that bad. I wonder if I put on the Rune of Light with Gamma on. Is it going to blind everybody? It's not bad. It's pretty much just the same, honestly. Alright, so Mr. Boar here is almost tamed. He does indeed eat berries, so what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to take his food. I am going to go inside. We're going to cook the shit out of this because food is always an issue. Looks like wood is an issue in this campfire as well. And I think I actually should take some of those berries and I can make the food not spoil as quickly. So with cooking, we've ranked up our cooking enough where we use these berries and we combine it with meat to make it last longer. And that's just a cooking ability that we've received. We'll name this boar. Everybody in the comment section, name the boar. What would you like the boar to be named? It is up to you guys what you want it named. Hopefully you guys think of a good name. So whatever the most upvoted comment is, as long as it's not completely racist or really stupid, we will name it whatever you guys want. So let's put the saddle on. Whoops, that's not the saddle. I'm blind. And we need to have it unfollow us. There it is. I think it's actually, what is it, F? F for follow? I forget. Or is it K? I don't even know what it is. K might be unfollow. We're going to have to learn the commands. It's completely different than Arc. So this thing apparently is a good berry gatherer. So let me bring this across the water. He's actually pretty fast, too. Oh, wow. So we're getting fungal spores, white cap mushrooms. Oh, the amount of berries is insane. Oh, we're ranking up our water magic like crazy, too. Wall of ice. Our farming went up. We can actually start farming now, too. So his weight and stuff is actually in the top right corner. It looks like we're going to need to do a little boop, swap-a-rooney. That way you guys can see his statistics and his stamina and his food and his weight and everything. I thought that was a panther for a second. I was getting scared. His weight's pretty damn good for, I mean, the amount that we just gathered. Let's actually see exactly what he gathered. And I wonder if he can actually hit trees. So, can we, like, quick access his inventory? There we go. Holy crap, that's a lot of berries, yeah. Fungal spores, grass, straw. So, good for grass and straw. Let's give him a go on a tree and see if he'll get, like, twine or wood or something. If not, he's still very useful for the berries and the straw and the grass. Okay, so he's mainly a twine gatherer, but at the same time, I think he's just as good at getting wood. And he's fast, and he doesn't get overweight. So this is really good. This is really good addition to our group. He doesn't gather stone, which is why I want to gather the forge. So for the rest of the episode, I think I'm just do a little bit of stone gathering and just kind of start to get the forge going. We need 125 stones, which is just a shit ton of stone. So it's going to take us quite a hop, skip, and a jump in order to get enough stone for this forge. But once we get the forge going, we start getting some more of the iron tools done, some iron armors. I would like to just probably skip right to iron armor and not waste the leather, because leather is quite actually like hard, not hard to get, but the amount that you need to like, oh, sorry, little boar. The amount that you need to get to actually craft leather armor is actually a pretty solid amount. And I would rather just skip right to iron armor or something like copper armor or whatever types of armor there are versus using some lower tier leather that I'm just going to replace pretty quickly. We might need to craft leather armor, though, just to level up the leather crafting to get to the metal armor. That could be a possibility, too, so we probably should just look into it pretty soon. I want to see what kind of damage he does as well, so let's get him over to... I've never seen one of those types of spiders before. I've seen the glowing ones, but I've never seen one like that. I don't know if that one's stronger than the other ones, so I don't really want to confront it with the boar, because the boar might die. Even though his health is probably a lot better than mine, honestly. So, Mr. Boar, you do have some wood for me. You got a few apples as well. That's pretty nice. We're going to need to make a pen for them, or for him. Let's go ahead and put some wood in the campfire to make sure everything is going swimmingly. We got too much crap in here. Let me just eat. Watch, we're just going to boop, boop, boop. Eat a few of those. That way they stack. And then we're going to throw the wood in here. And then we're going to light the fire. We're going to craft all of those. Fine cooked meat, so I assume that's kind of like prime. Scrumptious mushrooms, much more filling and delicious than raw fungi. So we can cook the mushrooms as well. And then we have all this charcoal to make stone hook arrows, which I'm going to go ahead and do as well. We're going to throw the stone in here. Just make sure that we're holding on. So we'll put the stones. We'll put the bones, the copper. So this will be like stones and building supplies and stuff. This will be crafting. So we'll put the fur, the straw. We need to put the sulfur ore over here. Sounds like it is morning, so we can turn off our gamma. I'll put this here. Charcoal we'll hold on to. Put that there. Straw, flowers, grass, twine. Uh-oh. What's making noise? Is this a stag? Okay. Just a stag. Let's go ahead and grab all this. We actually have enough stone for that forge now. We have a shit ton of ash, too. So we're going to be able to make a ton of stone forged arrows, but I kind of want to make the iron ones now. Once we start to get into the higher tames, we might need them. Put the stone in here. We'll put the charcoal in there, too. Grass goes over here. We'll keep the rotten meat. I don't know what it's used for specifically, but whatever. Put the gold coins in there. Everything seems nice and clean now. We'll put the wall here. We don't need an extra wall. And now we should look into what we need for the forge, which I think we need hide. So let's take this guy over to Longhorn Central. And let's see if we can't find some sheep. Maybe it'll just... I wonder what kind of damage it does. My axe alone does like 58 damage. Okay, the boar does 26. But rather quickly. Does it gather hide or anything for us? It does not. So what we'll do... Get out and gather that hide. And we'll do the same a few times around because that forge needs, I think it was like 36 hide. And we're currently not sitting at much hide because we crafted the boar saddle. He doesn't jump, does he? I don't think he jumps. He's got a really weird running animation, but he's pretty damn fast and has a lot of stamina. Much more worth than that damn horse, I can tell you that. That horse, that horse might still be alive. I really don't know where it is. I got pretty lost on my way back to where I died and I couldn't find my shit, so. All these longhorns, if we could kill one of these, that'd make life so much easier. Alright. What up, Bargesh? So the boar killed him. Very good job, boar. 6 hide. Not bad. Where'd all the sheep go, though? Also, he leveled up. So is there a way to put levels into the boar? So if we search... Okay, yeah. So we have 340 health. Let's go up and attack. I did 0.3%, I think. Maybe we should just go up in health. Is that an eagle? Yeah, that's an eagle. I don't know. Or a griffin or whatever. I don't want to get anywhere near those things. I don't know how evil they are. Any more bargeshes or anything in the area? I also haven't explored this far, so this is pretty nice. This little bridge right here. A little broken down bridge, but a bridge nonetheless. That's pretty cool. Okay, here's a bargesh. Not sure if I'm gaining XP off of these, though. I think the boar might be. I might need to get off and just take it on my own and have the boar help. Not sure, though. Okay, what are we looking at for hide? 15. I think we had some odd 16 back at base. Unless I just used it for crafting the boar saddle. I'm not completely certain. Let's just get a little bit more just to be safe. Yeah, there's a little sheep right here. Yeah, he's getting near the longhorn. I don't want to accidentally hit the longhorn. The longhorn would probably kill my boar. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and let's swing back around to base. See what we have. If we don't have enough, it's fine. I can complete it off camera. It's not a huge deal. And then we can get a whole bunch of copper going. I haven't found iron anywhere. I wonder if we need to just head up a mountain more. We need to be extra careful, though, because we don't want to get attacked by anything evil. Like right now, I don't really even know if that eagle is chasing me or that griffin or whatever it is. But we're just going to stay away. I really do like the taming experience in this game. It was very fun. It's very different versus the... I like the little strings. It kind of makes sense, like how they would do it. You do like an iron stringed arrow, and then you shoot it into the beast, and then you put it into the ground so they can't move, and eventually they get tired, wearing out, and they fall asleep or pass out. Not completely realistic, but we're also taming a giant boar, so it's not really a huge deal. So let's go and just double check everything. See how our inventory is doing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode, though. I appreciate it. Sorry that, again, that I'm a little bit more purple and the game's a little bit messy. I did some of the video driver updates, and it just kind of, you know... You guys know, if you're gamers, you know that these updates tend to just mess with everything, and it takes a little bit to get everything going again. So let's see. Forge, forge, forge. We need 30, which we have. We need wood, twine, and stone. Twine. Stone. And I'll just take the wood out of here for now. I actually think I need 1 wood. I think it was 60 wood, yeah. Nope, right here. Awesome. Got ourselves a forge. We'll put it in this corner here. This will be a little forge corner. We also need to make a workbench in order to get some of the more advanced items, which is... Actually, we need copper smelted, so that's going to be important. So now we have a refining forge. Refining forge, you can make silica powder out of stones. You make copper out of copper. And you make iron, I assume, obviously, out of iron. We do have a little bit of copper ore over here, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, in the left one, maybe. There we are. And we can just get this on its way down. We're gonna, can we split this? We can, there we go. And we're gonna light, and we're gonna craft all 8 copper ore. There's copper ore right up the hill close to me, so that's really nice. And we're going to relight this, and we're going to recraft all of those, and recraft all of those. We're going to take the charcoal. Let's go ahead and throw that in our storage. Wrong one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Again, leave a like if you did. I will be posting Dark Like every single day on top of Citadel and on top of 7 Days to Die, as long as everything's going well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new here, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.